All right, Travis Johnson with Northwest Survival School. How you doing today? Anyway, just want to talk about the year. So here we go. First of all, okay, well, I'm back. All right, so I tried to live stream, and that was a debacle. No, come. Come on. Come on, bud. No, come. He's down there doing his thing as a dog. No, come. But he's a good boy. Watch this. Come on, baby. Good boy. Such a good dog. Anyways, I was trying to live stream, and the service here in this location, not very good. So I'll just record it and upload it. What it was titled was New Year, New Plans, 2023, Wilderness, you know. And what I was going to talk about is things that we have planned this year. You know, we have a couple of SEER classes planned for later in the fall. It's going to be freaking drop dead awesome. Hopefully nobody drops dead, but it's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to have a lot of different other classes too, you know. We have a lot of private military government classes that we got to attend to first in the year. No, come. Very good dog. He stays within reason. He does listen to me. That's a good thing. But wow, look how these getting. They're eating the bark off the deer litter. You can see that they're eating the bark off these plants, getting some of that for winter. They tend to get down to the snow. Now you can see just been eating this stuff right off. And what this is willow. These are little willow plants, and there's also little rose bushes. So they're just munching out on those bark pieces during the wintertime. I noticed there's a lot of elk track and sign. I saw some moose, lots of deer. I mean, it's evident. Deer is everywhere. See, everywhere. Just loaded with deer, this area. More over there. Just everywhere you walk, you'll see some. Look at this pile. I mean, just massive amounts of deer scat as far as you can see. But we got some other. So look, here's another deer. You can tell what they're eating. They're eating a lot of this brush here. The problem is with that is it makes their crap a little funky looking. Oh look, here's some moose. See, right there. Boom. And you see deer next to it. Nanook is doing what Nanook does best. We still got some yarrow, or not some yarrow, I'm sorry, but some mullein growing around here, so we could utilize that if we had to make some tea. There is some rose thorns or hips around here that are from last year that you can still boil up and make into a tea of some sort. You might find some yarrow, last year's yarrow. Yeah, there's some of it, but it's pretty dead right now. So there's not a lot to grab here, but anyway, back to the subject matter. I apologize. Lots of classes happening this year. Check it out. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow this channel. We're going to have a lot of different things, some different camping techniques that we're going to try out this year. Just oddball stuff that I've done before, but I've never documented. So I thought, well, I'm kind of an old timer in this game nowadays. So, you know, I've been doing this for 3/4 of my life, 9/10 of my life, whatever you want to say. I've been doing it a long time. And I've never really recorded much because I wasn't out here to exploit my skills or those of the Native American skills that I teach. I'm simply here to teach people how to not die when they get into the woods. So that's why I've never been on any of those damn shows. You know, I've consulted on different survival television shows, but I've refused to appear on them at any time. And mind you, I've been asked to appear on these shows since, Naked and Afraid's first season and Alone's first season, and on, and I discontinue it every year. I'm like, nope, I ain't doing it, sorry. For one, I run a school, and people pay me to be there. If I'm not there and it's just staff members, it's not the same thing, and I'm passionate about teaching people, wilderness skills, so that's why I do it. It's not to exploit or make money off YouTube things, it's what I am, it's who I am, it's how I am, and it's what I've done all my life. And Nanook knows better than any of us that wilderness is not to be exploited. Resources are to be taken care of, mediated. No place for greed in the wild. So, or egos for that matter, and I've talked about that a lot in my classes about people with their egos. The problem is about egos is they'll get you killed because you think you know more, so you feel overconfident and you're more relaxed, and you should never be relaxed. I look around constantly because I'm aware. I'm aware of my surroundings. I know what's here, and simply just by walking over here from over there by where I parked and walking up over that hill, I'm identifying everything I can see, tracks of different types of predator or prey, and that's going to give me an idea about what I need to be aware of. Now, another thing we got to really worry about nowadays when we come to these natural places like this, and this has been logged a few times over the last 25, 30 years that I've been coming here, and it's sad, but the problem is now you get a bunch of people in here. They find these spots like this and they'll come in and dump their garbage, fact in hand, right over here in this tree line. There was a van last year. I come in here to do a class, and there's this van blocking the road, that somebody abandoned, they stole, they took a bunch of parts off, hooked a chain on a tree, yanked it out of the back of their trailer or truck or whatever they did. That's bullshit, and I hate it when people do that, and they need to not do that, but they still do it. So with that being said, we have to be kind of stewards to the natural land that we're in here. And if you're not going to be a steward to the natural land, just stay the hell out of the woods. It's a give-take situation, and I've spent lots and lots of time by myself, deep immersed in nothing, just absolutely nothing, just woods everywhere you see, just woods. And I've been just gone for a long time away from man. The thing that kept me safe and sane was respecting our natural elements, taking care of it, never leaving garbage. Like my coffee cup, nope. After I'm done with my coffee, it goes in my pocket, even though it's empty. I could just pitch it real easy, but pack it in, pack it out. You just don't bring it. And I got a couple other little pieces of garbage that I found just walking around, papers and plastic one, and I pick them up and put in my pocket because it doesn't hurt nothing, doesn't weigh nothing. It's just what we need to do. So it's up to you and I and all the other people that want to come out here public and enjoy these natural places. It's up to us to take care of them and make sure that nothing bad ever happens here. With that in mind, remember, subscribe, like, comment, whatever all that mumbo jumbo stuff is that you're supposed to do. I love to read the comments on things. It's just a perspective. The best teacher in the world is the best student. So you have to be able to listen and understand and look at other people's points of view and their viewpoints on a given subject matter. Because there's not always just one right way there, and there's not always a wrong way, but there's other different ways that people do things, and you got to keep that in mind. And that's where egos get dropped off the planet. I could be like, oh, I'm an expert in survival industry and all the wilderness skills. Problem is, if I was to say that closes me off at that point to being, oh, I'm the only one that has the right answers. And then my mind closes up and I'm not able to grasp other ideas and concepts that might help me or aid me in survival. Now, because I started this before all this TV mumbo jumbo started, educating people, the thing that I found now that everybody thinks they're perfect and they know what they're doing in the woods, and the reality of it is not. Even if they've been on those shows, the thing you got to keep in mind about all those TV shows is you always have a way out. For one, there's a production company nearby. There's a rescue me button type of thing where you can call in and have somebody come and help you. When you're really lost and you're in a real survival situation deep in the wilderness, nobody's coming for you. You don't have that in the back of your mind. It says, no matter what I screw up, I'll be okay. Even if I get hurt, no problem. I just call them up and then the medic will come. Be out there alone and see how good those people are. I guarantee you it's going to change a lot. Give them about 30 days with nobody around, no TV crew, nothing like that, and just sit there. See how good you are, because nobody's coming to save you. But even then, in the back of your mind, it'd be like, oh, I only have 30 days. I can do this. How about take all that away and see what you can do? You know, I'd love to see that, because I guarantee you, even the best guys that went through alone for, 9 months or whatever it is, I don't even know, they're going to fold too, because they don't have that help me button. So just keep that with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying about that. It's not that I'm anything against them. I think some parts of those shows are great. They have some good experience they share, some learning resources to a degree. But again, it's entertainment, And the problem is with that, those people aren't true professionals. I mean, experts, I should say. That's a really loose word to use. Simply because they don't know what it's like to be by themselves and deal with all the same situations. So with that in mind, just remember that. But that's where our classes come in. Our classes come in right there and say, hey, if you really want to be good at what it is or what it takes out here and get your hands dirty, here's a class that offers 85 to 90% hands-on training to learn the wilderness skills required to live in this type of environment or to survive or to thrive. I mean, it's just how far you want to take the levels. So we have classes from 1 day all the way up to 7 days, depending on what you're looking for. Our general class that's most popular is our 3-day basic class. That gives you the survival basics to keep you out of harm's way in an adverse environment, something like that. You can survive with those skills minimally, And then we go up to a 5-day. But our popular one is the 3-day because it's a good basics. Kind of gives you a good general knowledge overall to help you out in those situations. So anyways, I will keep this a little short. I'm sorry it's 10 minutes. I just wanted to ramble a little bit, talk about our year coming up. Check out our calendar online, northwestsurvivalschool.com/calendar. Towards the end, we have some brand new classes we just posted up there. There are some other ones coming up, 1-day classes, 3-day classes, just all kinds of things coming up, military combat type classes. So if you're interested in any of that, please go check out it. Check out our website. Check out what we're having this year. See what you can get signed up for. Drop us an email, whatever you need to do. Remember though, like, subscribe, share this channel, comment what your thoughts are, and we'll see you again.